Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jen Cosplays 45 YouTube channel. I know I don't post a whole lot on here, and kind of sorry, not sorry, it takes a while when cosplaying and all that fun jazz, but I do want to make mention this video will pretty much be unedited except for like a couple parts here and there, but this is just me talking about, my cosplay reflection, I guess you could say, on the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we're gonna start with the good, which is, I know I'm dressed for St. Patrick's Day. You can tell what day I decided to film this video, but I had this idea last night that on, March 2020, that was when I started cosplaying. So it's been 2 years since I've started cosplaying, which is absolutely amazing and totally, just so excited. So, when this gets posted, it'll be the day where, I got into cosplay. I was supposed to go to a convention, but we all know what happened 2 years ago. So I decided just to stay home, get dressed up as Nora Valkyrie from Ruby, film some TikToks, took some videos, and just had fun with it. And that's what cosplaying is all about, right? Is fun and excitement. So I just want to say, I'm so grateful for, cosplay community, for welcoming me, tolerating my silliness and sometimes angsty side, when that happens. But yeah, I've enjoyed cosplaying. It's amazing to look around this room. I'll do a room update one day, but to look around the room and just think, I started with literally nothing. All I had was boxes to prop up my phone. I didn't have 2 racks of clothes, a closet that's now turned to a voice acting booth. More on that later. Just different things, all the sewing equipment, all the wigs, it's crazy what I've come up with in 2 years. But like I said before, I'm just grateful for people supporting me, telling me hey, your cosplay looks awesome, or I love your take on this. That just means the world to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, if you see me look off to the side, I wrote a little mock script. So again, this video will be unedited. But yes, so now we get into the bad part. Not really bad, I guess it depends on your definition. Maybe the more difficult part that kind of brought up this reflection. I've just been thinking for a while. I didn't think I'd make it to 2 years of cosplay. I thought I would just stick with Nora because Nora's my comfort character. I love Nora so much. But, the fact that I've done other cosplays and I have cosplays coming up that are just full of excitement. It does seem like whenever I stray away from Nora for a while, if I'm doing Grimpura or, totally Nyx, the goddess of night or something like that, I don't get the attention like I would with Nora. So my reach on TikTok and Instagram hasn't been the best. And one of those sites, used to promote photos all the time, and I would get multiple views and likes and comments and shares, and now all of a sudden it switched to videos, which is really the other website's specialty, and now it's my reach has been low. And this isn't to be oh, poor Jen, trying so hard, and I do try hard, I take time out of my day to get into makeup, to amp myself up to get into cosplay. It's this whole process. I got playlist and affirmations that I say. I try to get into this character. I film, I'll take photos. I do want to share a video about that process, so that might be different, but just basically, I get into cosplay. Sometimes I feel powerful. I feel like the character, I'm ready to take over the world, especially if it's Nora. JK. But so it's this whole process of just getting into character, taking the photos. Sometimes I do feel a bit tired afterwards, but I'm just wow, I'm so glad I did that. And then I'll go and share that, and then it'll be 10 likes, 20 views, but 4 likes. It's I spent time and energy creating, I'm a content creator, that's what we do. I don't have a very large following, but it's just taking time, even just to real quick, or just leave a comment or something, that means a lot to really anybody, but especially me. I'm not trying to sucker that up or anything. I'm just this is what I was reflecting on the other day, when I was just wow, 2 years of cosplay. And then I'm scrolling through social media sites, and I'm how come they get all these likes? How come they get all this attention? It could just be anybody and everybody, and I'm just like, what about me? Like, you know, so I'm not out here just asking for likes or anything like that, but it does hurt the self-esteem a bit, and I think that's where the bad comes in. It's just I start to think, oh, nobody likes my content, nobody enjoys my content, I should just stop creating stuff if nobody's gonna like it except for Nora. I mean, who doesn't love Nora? So, you know, it's not that bad. It's just, sometimes I think it's just quality. I think, you know, if you see somebody with like really good lighting, and of course, you know, some cosplayers, they have good cameras to take photos. They have that equipment. I don't have that equipment. I have my iPhone. Like, you know, I don't have the time or the talent to do that. So, you know, I use the little weird filters on Instagram. Like, I use the Instagram filters and stuff like that from the stories. You know, I do stuff like that, but yeah, it's just, then I start to wonder, like, is this really what I want to do? Like, I don't know. I think, you know, I'd mostly been cosplaying for Cosplay Tea Time, which you should go to totally check out the channel. I mean, this isn't like official property, but I make a cup of tea, so. But yeah, just like, you know, sometimes I just look at it and I'm just like, how come they get all this likes and attention? So it starts to play on my self-esteem a bit as a cosplayer. I'm just like, maybe I should stop posting, maybe I should just go on a break, which I do want to do, but I have some upcoming projects, one of them being celebrating 2 years, you know, with a live stream and posting this video. But yeah, I do plan on taking a break for a while and all that stuff, so I'm just trying to be real and upfront. I'm not trying to gain attention or likes or sound like a whiny baby or anything like that. I just want to be real on that. I'm a real person. You know, I cosplay characters that are fun, that are enjoyable, that I enjoy. So it really does suck sometimes when people do come in and they're just like, oh, you should cosplay as so-and-so from this series. And I'm just like, I don't know who that is. I'm not familiar with the series. You know, unless it is something that I've been considering, and if somebody says so-and-so, then I'm like, hey, I'm gonna say this was your idea, not mine. But, you know, when I started cosplaying as Nora Valkyrie, especially the Mistral outfit, you know, I loved how spunky and bubbly and energetic, like, I love being Nora. And especially, you know, taking her outside in certain seasons, like in the spring, the summer, the fall, like getting that atmosphere and environment, it really changes things. So I've been thinking maybe once I'm done with a certain character from RWBY, I think I'm mostly gonna stick with Nora content. I think that might be the direction I might go. Like, because I'm always like, okay, like, you know, this series is popular, that series is popular. I'm not gonna say names because I don't know if I'll get red flagged by YouTube for it, but, you know, the popular animes out there. You know, I do cosplay from 1 or 2 of them, but then it's like, you know, you gotta think cost, you gotta think money, you gotta think time, energy, like, it's just, and then you see like somebody else cosplays as that character, and it's like, what do I do? So, yeah, but I think in this direction I'm going is maybe more Nora content. So now comes the ugly part. I know I'm talking more about the down when I should be celebrating, but real quick, just want to post a little viewer discussion video here. So you have been warned, there's going to be some sensitive topics that I'll be discussing that's happened with me, you know, just viewer discretion advice. So, over the last couple months, I had some folks follow me, I followed them back. They were also RWBY fans. It was just like, you know, okay, like, hey, RWBY fans, RWBY cosplayers, like, you know, let's create some duets, talk about the show, especially since we've been on such a long hiatus. I'm just like, all right, like, you know, well, you know, it's fine, you know, you're just cosplaying as that. But then as time went on, some of the duets seemed kind of off. I don't know how to describe this with TikTok. Like, you know, I know there's certain people out there that'll be like, okay, you can only duet if you're 18 plus, and it has to be like a ship duet, it has to be 18 plus. I respect that. Like, I think that's a great idea. You don't want a minor, you know, duetting you as an adult, like, that's just, even in character, like, that's just weird. So, you know, this person kept duetting me. Actually, it was 2 people that kept duetting me. I was just like, it's fine, they're only doing it because, you know, they're in cosplay, they're in character, which is one of my rules for TikTok. They have to be in cosplay to duet me and over the age of 18. So, you know, I didn't think anything of it until one person duetted one of my videos and then the other person duetted the same video. That first person commented on the second person's video and was like, oh, well, I duetted her first. And the other person was like, well, you know, it's whatever, it's fine, like I can duet her as well. And I'm just like, why are y'all fighting over me? What is this? I did not mean to start this. Like, this is madness. I just felt so bad afterwards. Like, it really left a bad taste in my mouth. I was just like, this isn't what I thought cosplay was. Like, I don't want to be fought over, like, who can duet me in this video, because sometimes I do tag multiple people. Like, you know, if I do Nora and I know like several different runs, I'm just like tag. I think mostly they don't mind. Hopefully not. You're watching this and I tag you and you don't want to be tagged, just message me. It's okay. I can take it. So, but that I was just like, this is next level crap I don't want to deal with as a cosplayer and as a person. Just no, I can't do this. So I ended up blocking both of them because I'm just like, nope, y'all squabbling like little children. I'm not doing this. Like, I do cosplay for me because it's fun for me. Like, But I do just want to say, like, you know, if you gotta block people, block people. So that's kind of the ugly, you know, I've had a couple stalkers here and there. I actually just put my Instagram on private because I'm pretty sure there's people out there who stalk me, but they don't really follow me, and I'm just like, that doesn't feel right. Like, it almost feels like they're just scoping out my stuff. And maybe I'm just being paranoid. I don't know if this is part of the cosplay or not, community or not, but I'm just like, this doesn't feel right. So hopefully I'm not alone in this. If I am, then it's just me, and maybe I'll just do a deeper reflection next time and be like, do I stay or do I go? Which one is it? And I really want to stay because I love the cosplay community. I love cosplaying, especially Nora. I know I keep bringing her up, but I love Nora. And, you know, I have like cosplay tea time I gotta run, so it's like, I don't want to leave the community quite yet. I told myself I would stick with it for another year, do another reflection. Maybe if y'all like this type of video, I'll do another one next year. Maybe there'll be some good stuff. Some good stuff. But all right, let's talk a little bit more about good stuff. So disclaimer closed, venting over, good stuff. All right, so as you all know, I think the last YouTube video I posted was about yearly review and yearly plans, and I was hoping to at least get something out, like some small project out, but I really didn't like film any. I've done like small projects like make rabbit ears, tidied up a couple things here and there, but it's nothing like huge. So my next couple YouTube video ideas is I'm working on my commission, my very first commission. So working on the first commission, I'll have a video posted of that. And then after I'm done the commission and editing that video, I'll start on my Ruby project. It's exciting. And then after that Ruby project, that'll be like my final cosplay. Like after that, I'm not buying any more like wigs for anything. I'm not gonna buy any more costume pieces because one, it does get expensive, and two, it just takes up a lot of space. Like I'm looking at the 2 racks that I've accumulated over 2 years, and I'm like, I really don't want a third one for this year. So it's like, you know, it's just trying to figure out. And you know, I started as closet cosplayer. Closet cosplaying is definitely the way to start because, you know, you can just take pieces from your closet and then you wear those pieces outside. Like, you know, you can mix and match. You can use like the same sweater for like 2 or 3 different cosplays. Love closet cosplay. We'll still continue to do closet cosplay, but mostly my focus will be Nora because I want to do a Nora Star Wars look. I want to do Nora Renaissance, Nora Fairy, what was the other one? Nora Pirate, Nora Christmas. Like I have a list in my journal. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram of just all the different Nora things I want to do because I enjoy being Nora. And when somebody comes at me or I'm watching a series and I'm just like, you know, I need to cosplay that person, or I need to do that, or I need to take this into consideration, then I start losing the fun and the joy out of cosplay. That's when my energy starts to go down low. And that's when I'm just like, am I doing enough as a cosplayer? When this is supposed to be a hobby, a little aside, something to get me away from the computer screen whenever I was studying. So, yeah. Again, I'm gonna give it a year because my goal is to have the commission done by the end of the year, hopefully start Ruby stuff, and then hopefully Nora by this time next year. So again, if you enjoy this type of stuff and want me to be more honest and open and upfront, I think it is important. You know, I believe in reflection, you know, trying to decide instead of just like impulsively just be like, all right, like, you know, is this what I want to do? Is this who I was meant to be? So, you know, again, just small reflections here and there. But yes, if you're interested in this type of video, do let me know. If you have like video ideas of what I can post, or maybe questions, maybe I can do like a small Q&A, let me know down below. Otherwise, I am active on Instagram. I know I said it's on private, but you know, if you're a fellow cosplayer, I'll usually just be like, oh, okay, accept follow. But eventually, in the next couple weeks or so, it'll go back to public. I'm just kind of being cautious. Maybe that's the word. There we go. That's the word. Figured it out. I guess I'm just being overly cautious because, you know, I'm trying to protect myself. You know, and I think this was the reflection piece, you know, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, like when all those things connect and you're able to reflect as a person. This isn't a mental health video, Jen, this is cosplay. But you know what I mean? Then you're able to just come clean and be upfront, and you know, you're able to just get these thoughts out. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get these thoughts out. Of course, I'm excited to celebrate 2 years of cosplay because I didn't believe I'd make it this far. I thought I would just stick with Nora, but you know, I have up to 30 some odd cosplays, more planned, and I'm just like, ah. So, but yeah. So again, you know, to catch me on Instagram, I post a lot of my stories. You can find me on TikTok, that's where my videos are, and be sure to, you know, don't spam like me. I have a rule against spam liking, but you know, if you find me on TikTok and you know, you like the content and you're able to comment, you know, just send me a comment, even if it's just a heart. I appreciate hearts. Not because they're part of Nora's design, no. That's what I should do, just an entire video of like a 1,000 reasons why I love Nora coming your way. I don't think anyone would sit through that. But that would be fun. I do have a Nora project lined up. I just need the time to do it, but I do have a Nora one. I think I'll post it on here. Yes, be on the lookout for that. I think I'll post that this year as well. So commission, Nora surprise video, hopefully the Ruby one, and then after that, it'll just be Nora. Alrighty, but if you stayed this long, you've listened to me just kind of ramble, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the support, and I'm so grateful for everyone who stuck by me these last 2 years, commented, liked, shared, done all that jazz. So again, find me on Instagram and TikTok. It's the same username as here, Jen.Cosplays45. And as always, drink your water, take your meds, and maybe hug someone. Tell them why you love them, why you appreciate them. It's always nice to hear. And as always, be kind to others and be kind to yourself. Bye.